Hi everyone, it's Mike here. So don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. Good morning. Don't adjust your sets. Yes, it's dark out. It's currently just before 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning, 22nd of October. And I've been up since stupid o'clock because I'm on my way down to Peterborough to the TV studios. I have another day at Hochanda, home of crafts, hobbies and arts TV station. So I've got two 1 hour shows, one at 10 a.m. and one at 2 p.m. But I've got to be there 2 hours before my first show, which is 10 a.m. and it takes 2 hours to get there from Barnsley, hence the reason why I've set off at stupid o'clock. So I'll catch up with you again once the sun's come up.
Hello and welcome. It's lovely to have your company. I'm very excited. Me and our Mike haven't worked together for centuries. It's centuries.
It's 8, 9, almost maybe 10 years.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
In a different life.
In a different life.
Yeah.
Entirely for us both. It's wonderful because obviously, you know, you've had a really interesting crafty journey. But the next phase is working with Indigo Blue. And it's really nice because obviously seeing your products coming out with Indigo Blue, what a good configuration. You know, ideas, inspiration.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of crossover between what I like and what Kay and Alfie like.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's a natural progression really for me to push my designs onto them.
Demo. What we're doing, my love?
Well, see that one you've got in your hand?
Indeed, which one?
The butterfly.
Yes.
I thought we would have a go at recreating that for you today.
Amazing.
So again, we've used the metallic paint on the butterfly, and then we've got a stencil in the background. So what I'm going to do is grab one of my... He says already throwing his stuff on the floor.
Well done.
I
Good
know.
start.
I knew it wouldn't take long before I started throwing things all over the floor.
Just don't let me throw anything.
So I'm going to take one of the translucent. This is the daffodil.
Superb.
Give it a good shake up.
Okay.
Because what we want is the paint in the lid, because these lids fit the circular foams.
Oh, how very handy.
And then you can just load your sponge up.
Yeah.
Just give it a rub on. This is a paint mat.
Wonderful. Okay.
I think you've also got these on the show as well.
Amazing.
So,
check those out. And they'll clean off as well, won't they?
Yeah, just wipe clean. Or just run them under the tap.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So I'm just going to grab that and I'm going to just go all the way around. Now look at the colour.
Wow.
That's going straight into
such
that.
a good colour.
There it is.
And as long as you know that, because you put your paper so it were buttered right up to the top corner, so you know exactly where you put your paper back in.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I'm just going to flick some of this paint. We haven't really got that much time to do a proper detail kind of painting. Like I spent a little bit more time on that one. But what I'll do is I'll just flick the paint. Now, what people will say is I'm going over the top of the ink, so it's going to be obscured. Yeah.
Yes, they will.
They will.
They will say that, Mike.
Yes.
And you will say...
Well, that's why we left the stamp in the stamp press, because it's a solvent-based ink, we can put it back on again and then go over the top of the paint with the black ink.
Perfect.
It reintroduces So that was done twice.
Yeah. And that really does emphasise the imagery. And you can see, it's funny actually, it's only now you're painting it, I can see underneath the paint. Can you see the paper? And you don't even need to worry about staining lines because you're cutting it out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it's now, excuse the bumpy jumping up and down, it's now 4:20 in the afternoon, and I'm done at the TV studios. First hour 10 to 11 o'clock, and then a couple of hours break. Well, not really a break because I was busy preparing demos and sorting out for the next show, and then 2 o'clock I was live on air till 3. So yeah, did decent numbers. Ken and Alfie from Indigo Blue are both very, very happy with the takings for the day. So job done, really. So I'm now on my way home, and I should be home, traffic permitting, by about 5:20 in the evening. The sun's out. Yay! So we've just finished our kind of leisurely shopping trip. We stopped, had a coffee and a donut at Dunkin' Donuts, which was nice, and then we've just gone and done a bit of grocery shopping, and Mum's just said, I'll take the carts back, the shopping trolleys back, the exercise will do me good. Bless her. So I've got a handbag. Here she is. It's not taking her long. Thank you. Oh. Have you got one in your pocket? Oh. Catch your breath.
In the bag.
Better? Just chuck it in there. Next to your coffee. That's mine, isn't it? Nope. I'm giving you the trolley token back.
It's very early.
It is very early.
It's before 9 o'clock.
And we are out. And the reason we are out so early in the morning is Ian's had to take his car into the dealership, the garage. Garage.
Garage.
Rather posh, wasn't
Carried.
it? There's one or two little niggly things that need fixing on the car. So they'd booked it in for them to look at for today.
Under warranty as well.
Under warranty, of course, yes. So on the way back, there's this parky kind of place. In Barnsley, it's called Hoyle Mill. And it's like a big kind of like park thing. So we thought we'd stop and let Mr. Bentley have a run. Apart from the fact that the grass is soaking wet, the leaves are soaking wet, and it's a little bit misty and a little bit foggy this morning. So we're all now a little bit wet. My shoes and feet are cold and wet. Is that it? Are we at the end?
Yeah.
Right, so we're turning around and walking back again then.
Well, to get to the main road, so we'll just walk back this way.
So yes, but it's a nice place to walk. But it's very, very, very autumnal. No.
Back-endy.
Yes, as Ian's mum used to say. Look at the colour of those trees.
Used to say it was back-endy because it was cold and damp.
Yes. Look at that. Lovely colours. Somebody's having a lovely time anyway.
Oh, he is.
Hello. So we've come out for a little trip. This is the old Magistrates Court. We're in Pontefract. We've not done anything wrong. It's now an antique market, and that's where we're about to go. I forgot to mention yesterday afternoon when we got back from the Antiques, Magistrates Court Antique Centre in Pontefract. I forgot to mention that we actually did make a purchase. Well, I made a purchase at the Antique Centre. Sometimes when you see something and you immediately fall in love with it, it means you've got to have it and it was meant for you. So I had to have. I just couldn't resist it. I just saw him, loved this face, loved the colours, had to have him. End of. So, we've had a rubbish day so far.
We've had a rubbish day.
Went to set off to go to Mum and Dad's today. I was going to take them out for the day.
To the market?
Yes, in Homefirth. And out for UK viewers, and possibly you viewers in the US who are familiar with the show.
Oh, yeah.
Last of the Summer Wine. It's where, Homefirth is where that is filmed and set. That's where we were going to go today. Unfortunately, I'd only gone about 100 yards down the road when a warning light popped up on my dashboard. An engine warning light. So I had to turn around and come back home again. The car is booked in for tomorrow, but it means that I can't go out today. Ian's going away tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning at 6:30.
He's going off to Whitby for the weekend. Working, but you will be home every night, but he's still got to go pretty early in the morning. So I'm going to have to, well, Dad is coming over tonight to look after Ben while I take the car in. But not good news.
On the upside, it's sunny.
Yes, for a change. So it's now Friday morning. I'm just taking the car down to the garage or the dealership so they can sort out these warning lights on the dashboard. They told me that it would be okay to bring the car in, providing obviously that I take it steady. And because their warning light on the dashboard was only amber and not red, they said I should be okay to drive it down. So it's just where I'm heading now. It's in Wakefield, which is the next town on to Barnsley, so it's not too far, and I'm going to go around the back roads rather than the motorway, so I'm not thrashing the engine. There is a really nice kind of scenic route on the way there, so that's the way I'm going. So I've just come out of the dealership for the car. Just had it looked at, The engine light that I mentioned the other day was something called glow points. It's a diesel car, so those that are familiar with it, that's what was wrong with it. So I've just spent nearly £200 on having it repaired or having them replaced, but as a little bit of a bonus, they did replace the faulty bulb as well. So the car is now back to working at optimum efficiency and there are no warning lights, which is what we like. So it's Sunday afternoon and we've come out for a bit of fresh air.
Well, we have eaten our own weight in food.
We have eaten our own weight in food. This morning we went out for a cooked breakfast at a carvery because one of our new neighbour friends had a new boyfriend staying over and wanted us to meet him. So we all went out for breakfast this morning. But Mr. Bent has been cooped up in the house most of the day, so
In the car.
yeah, so we thought we'd bring him out for a bit of a run, stretch his legs.
Come on then.
So this was from Grandma and Granddad.
Now they're biting that. Oh.
And as you can see, he hates it. You're wearing it round your neck now.
A nice hat you've got on there. The ball of hat right out the middle.
Hey, monkey. He's not bothered about a bit of wet, is he?
No. Eddie.
Wind's cold today.
It's cold today.
Definitely. Oh, he slipped. A bit back-endy.
Yeah, so.
No, he just slipped on the grass.
Slip.
It's big, soft, cushiony,
Wet.
spongy. Yes.
Wet socky.
He's not hurt himself. Look at his tail's wagging like mad. It's difficult to run in that coat, I think.
I think it is.
Right, I'm going to put my phone away now because my hands are freezing. The sun's warm, but it's just the wind is very, very cold. That's it.
Tired.
Good. So as you can see, the workmen are back and they're working like mad. But today is the last day that they're going to be working. They're finishing resurfacing the roads and the paths, and they've already installed all of the street and road signs. So that's it. So when they're finished today, that's it. Noise finished and done with. At last. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.